Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. My name is Sherry. If you are new, welcome. Today I got a couple of family favorite chicken marinades. Publix had buy one get one free chicken breasts, so I thought I'd go ahead and bring you along on how we like to go ahead and do just a little bit of meal prep. So this one here is going to be a lemon, garlic, and herb marinade. And I got another one back here, but we're going to concentrate on this one. This particular one does call for a full lemon and some zest. I have everything all in here, so I didn't have to worry about that. I'm going to leave the directions linked down below, but it's a very simple and quick marinade. If you ever need to go ahead and make something up, please, if you've got anything left over here, I would suggest you go ahead and do that. Now on the stove, I just have dinner tonight. I am just going to do a very quick and simple butter and garlic spaghetti. I'm going to do about a tablespoon of thyme, about a tablespoon or so of some rosemary. Now I just had to go out and get some more rosemary. I had got the rest of my seasonings from my mom and my dad, because if you remember, you know, we were moving everything back over from the house, and I had some mixes that I was out of, and I really needed to make some more, so I finished my rosemary. And Publix still had on sale buy one get one free of the spiced island blends, so I picked up 2 of these, which is absolutely phenomenal. What I also do too here is my garlic. I do go to Sam's Club and I pick up some garlic cloves. I'm going to throw 3 in there. And what I do is they are the whole garlic, and they're already pre-peeled, so I really like them. I bring them home and I grab out my food processor and I just take some, throw them in there, blend them all up, shape them with a ice cream scoop, or I don't know if I have one over here. No, it's over here. Hold on one second. I have these, but I have some in a couple of different sizes. You would just take a scoop, put it in here, scoop it in, put it on your tray. I usually use like a parchment paper lined cookie sheet, freeze them for a couple hours. I usually do overnight. And then that way, then you get these beautiful garlic pucks. They'll be considered maybe like 1, maybe 2 garlic. And if you put them in the freezer, they will last for a very, very long time. This is the end of my garlic. So we will be going, not this weekend, but maybe next weekend, to do a small little Sam's pickup. I do have a video of me making that, but I also may make another video with some other items that I'm also doing. So now that I've got this bag already all set up, I'm gonna go ahead, zip it up. I am gonna leave the air in it for right now. You do wanna be able to move everything all around. You wanna get everything all coated. Now the garlic, I know, is not, because it's frozen, it's not gonna thaw right away, and that's okay. But when you take it out to go ahead and thaw from like overnight, the garlic will thaw. Give it a quick little mix one more time before you go ahead and dump it in, whether a crock pot style or an Instapot. That way it makes sure that garlic gets in between everything. This really smells super delicious. And now I'm going to empty out the air, and I've got one all done for you. See how fast and simple that is? This is going to be another very simple one. This is a a pineapple and barbecue sauce. Now I'm going to go ahead and just keep the pineapple juice and everything all in here. You can do crushed, diced, cubes, chunks, just like that here. Make sure you also too, you get it in the pineapple juice. Don't get it in with water. And this is just some regular barbecue sauce, just the Baby Ray's. I had, oh, you know what? I'm just going to use it all up because I don't have this coming out anytime soon. I'll just be extra barbecue-y. That way we can have a little bit of sauce. If I decide to go ahead and do it as a, like barbecue sandwiches, we have a little extra sauce. And what we'll do is put also that in the crock pot. But I had a bunch of Baby Ray in a really, really big tub, and it was taking up way too much room in my refrigerator. So I had to go ahead and put it in those. And barbecue sauce is really good if you want to go ahead and freeze it. That's exactly what I did. I had froze it, and then I was going to use it for something like a week or so ago, and I never did. And I said to myself, I said, self, you need to go ahead and use that up. So apparently I got a hole or something in this one. I'm going to go ahead and double bag this up. I want to make sure that I don't get anything in my freezer that I don't want. You want to also too make sure that you label them. You know, you don't know down the road what's going to happen into your freezer. You might go ahead and say, oh, I'll remember what that looks like, and then you don't remember. I've had that happen to me on more than one occasion where I thought I was going to go ahead and remember something and I did not. Most of that was actually, nope, it was actually my lemon and my lime juice. I forgot to go ahead and mark them what it was. And I was like, oh, I can totally see the difference because one's, you know, lemon flavored and it's much darker. No, I did not. So I regretted that. So I make sure now I try to mark everything. So my water is not quite boiling yet. But I mean, all I'm gonna do for dinner for that is, like I said, I'll probably take 2 of these. I'm gonna grab maybe like a half a stick of butter. I'm gonna put it in the microwave along with that, melt them both. I am gonna add my homemade Italian seasonings that I do have. We're gonna go ahead and just sprinkle that all in there, and then that is dinner for tonight. Over here I do have, but I'm not tackling that right now. It is 4 o'clock. I got a haircut and I dyed it. She did a phenomenal job, my hairstylist. And it took a little longer. She had to move my appointment from 10 all the way to 11 because she had a late arrival, which is not a big deal, but then everything for me got pushed back a little bit. I was gonna go ahead and tackle those onions. What I'm gonna do is just do a whole bunch of diced and a whole bunch of sliced. I'm gonna put them in a Ziploc bag, and I'm gonna go ahead and freeze those, and then that way whenever time I need some onions, they're starting to go bad. That's life around here. Sometimes you're able to get to some projects, sometimes you're not. This is a project that I must get in touch with. I do not want to lose $10 worth of, or a 10-pound bag of onions. So this was a short little video, but I do hope that you liked it. I am going to be doing some more of marinades. I know we're getting ready to come into fall, but you can do fall marinades to give you that nice fall time feel. And then I would like to go ahead and do some crock pot soups and stuff, prepare you for fall. So I want to say thank you very much for coming into my home. Please like, share, but most importantly, go ahead and subscribe. And thank you very much. Bye-bye.